Hi, welcome to another edition of Canny Drifters. I'm going to do something slightly different in this video, in fact quite a bit different. I'm going to run through a system that I found while I was in sort of investigating and researching Betfair trading, and that's a little system called Pouncebet. I've been trialing it now for about a month without actually putting any videos out on it, so I thought it was about time I sort of went through it. I am mirror casting from my mobile phone here, so this is the mobile app running. So I want to show you that first. I'm using Mirrorcast or something from an Android phone. It looks ropey as anything, so apologies if it breaks halfway through. I'll probably just have to start the video again, to be honest. But what Pouncebet does is it effectively, they call them pounces, but it effectively bets on football and tennis games where the favourites either go behind early on or aren't winning early on in the hope of a full turnaround. So essentially that's what it places a bet expecting the favourite to come through and win the game or the match. You can see it's set up, it's linked to my Betfair account, so it places the trades automatically on your Betfair exchange account. So that's the balance of my Betfair account. You can see it's registered and connected to Betfair, and the stake's £5. I'm not sure what that question mark is. I'll definitely place £5 bet, so I'm not sure what the question mark is there for. So if I have a look at the recent pounces, just to give you an idea what it does do. So it puts the recent ones at the top, so you can see there, if you remember, you shouldn't remember, it's only 2 days ago. If anybody's watching the game at the weekend, Liverpool against Everton, it was 0-0 at half time, so it's in there. Liverpool are drawn at half time against Everton. So basically it bets on Liverpool, the favourite, to win the game, which they did go on and do 2-0, so that's why it's got a goal tick there. And this 72 here is what they call a PBI, which I think is the Pouncebet index or indicator. Probably find out shortly when we go into that. I'm going to show you the website and then I'm going to show you the results. Where there's no tick at all, it means the actual trade the bet lost, and where there's like a silver one, it means you could have taken some out. It depends on your settings. The game wasn't won by the match wasn't won by the favourite, but it came back to an extent where you could have made a profit. I didn't in that one. I think Djokovic come back to 1-1 against the other player, but didn't go on to win the game, so I didn't actually make a profit, even though I've got my settings set to 50%. And then what I'll do as well is I'll show you around the website, and I'll show you around the website, and I'll show you my results. Like I say, I've been using this a month, so if I scroll down here, you can see the month is this Collins game. Down here is the first game that I got on, or the first bet. So I've only done 12. There's 12 in this list that I've done from there to the top, and that's over a month period, so it's not that many. It's like one every 2 or 3 days. To be honest, I thought there was going to be a lot more, and I'm using £5 stake, so I'll probably up that with there being so few, because I don't think I've made enough to pay for the monthly subscription, which kind of defeats the object. But I did just start it off as a bit of fun anyway, but I've got a spreadsheet to show that. If I just go into one of these games, so if I go into that Liverpool-Everton game, which is one we discussed before, you can see it goes into the detail of it, and so it's shown as a 72 PBI, and the higher the better, or the higher the more likely. Probably doesn't mean a lot, just based on the odds. But Liverpool did win. So my £5, if I'd put it at 100%, would have returned £2.50, but I'm only set mine for 50% profit, so I got £1.25 out of that one. And that's basically how it works. So if I show you the Barcelona one, this one here, you can see I lost £5 on that one because Barcelona didn't win. So there's no way you could come out with a profit, so just leave it on until the end, till you lose. So that's it in a nutshell there for the this is the app. There's not much you can do in the app other than what I've just shown you. You change any of your settings and stuff on the website, so I'm just going to drag the website window over, so you can see here it's called an automated betting strategy, which it is. I mean, they provide the sort of tips and they put the bets on through the API for you. So you can create an account here. You can get a 14-day free trial. So I'll put a link. I'll put my affiliate link in the description below, because obviously then if you did kindly want to use that, then I would actually receive a little bit of a discount off my monthly membership, and you can then do that with your friends. If you wanted to get your friends involved, then it reduces your membership fees, which is always a good thing. And obviously if I can get mine reduced to a reasonable level, then it means I can actually keep using the software, and I'll do a fortnightly or monthly update on my channel, just so if I keep it going you can see that. So you can download the app for Android or Apple. That's a picture of it there, which you've just seen. If you just read through this, so there's your PBI. What is a Pounce PBI? It goes through all the information here. I would give this website a good read through. Pouncebet Index it stands for. You've got a video there on how the app works. Nice and simple. You've got it's saying if you put £100 on every pounce, you'd be 3,821 in profit. It's got some stats here on the PBIs. So if it's above 80 PBI, then there's been 420 pounces, and there's been a 79% win rate, so nearly 80%. And you can see that the win rate drops as the PBI goes down. So it's saying your return on investment for 2018 would have been 249.8%. I'd like to have seen some like later figures. I don't know why they've stopped at 2018, because that's like what, 4 years ago now. So I mean the software's still up and running, they're still providing the service. So to me, if they want to if they want more subscribers, they should probably get this updated, because 2018, like I say, is 4 years. They should at least have 2020 or 2021 in here. And I understand why they've got 2022, because we're still partway through the year. And they've got some nice little graphs here which you can look at, but again these graphs are 2018. Even like just a top level summary of sort of 18, 19, 20, 21 would have been good, because there's been a few years. They've got the ROI for 2019 as well. Alright, I jumped the gun a bit, so yeah, they've got 2021 as well. My bad, sorry about that. Yeah, but even so, this is, yeah. Okay, so I've got 2018. They seem to concentrate a bit more on the older stuff first. I'd put the newer stuff at the top. Yeah, because it's minus 21% there. So I don't know what happened in 2021, but they didn't seem to do as well. So that's something to bear in mind. Obviously, I'm using this as a bit of fun, and if you can't afford to lose the money, then you probably shouldn't be. Well, you definitely shouldn't be doing this. So I'm not sort of advocating any sort of like you're going to win loads of money. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's just like a bit of fun that I'm using it for, putting bets on. And as long as I'm making the monthly membership fee and coming away with a little bit extra profit, then I'm quite happy with that, because it actually takes no involvement whatsoever. It's pure set and forget, and it's quite nice to sit and look at your bets happening and see if you won or lost any money. And I've only been taking a snapshot of all the data, so I can analyse it and report back on this channel if we're doing any profitable trades and things like that. But you see the then goes on to the 3 different membership subscriptions. You've got basic, which is the one I'm on, $7.99, and basically it is very simple. You just say whether you want to bet on football and tennis, or just football or just tennis, and then you can put your percentage on for your cash out. That's all you can do on this one. But they've then got standard at $9.99 and expert at $14.99. This is probably where, if anybody does use my affiliate link, I'll jump onto these, because it won't cost me much more each month, because I'll get a bit of a discount to bring it down to this level. And I'll try out some of these. I think you can actually still see these. If you click on the see examples, you'll be able to see what you can do. There's a lot more you can do. You can filter your bets by PBI, for example, on these later subscriptions. So you're paying a little bit more each month, but you've got a lot more flexibility on what you want to do. On this last one, you seem to have variable cash out percentage. And you can blacklist players and teams. So if I click on the quick example on the basic, alright, okay, it's not showing you. I thought it might be showing you the screens. I think you can get to see the screens somehow and what you can set. I think you probably have to log in on basic, and it'll show you the standard and expert settings. So that's it in a nutshell. I see I'm just doing that one, so what I'm going to do now is show you the actual results. So I filtered this just based on this column here for Pouncebet, because I do a lot of different trades on different systems. So I've just filtered out the 12 bets that have gone in on Pouncebet. These should match the screen I showed you on the mobile phone before, albeit they're the other way up, because obviously I start at the top and work down, whereas the app shows you the latest one at the top. My latest one's at the bottom. So you can see there, we'll start at the bottom one after I've mentioned that. You've got the Liverpool Everton. I've put the date in there, so as you can see it goes from the 24th of the 3rd through to the 24th of the 4th, which is a month, and we've only put 12 bets on. Like I say, I thought I'd be getting on at least, you know, one a day, which would have been about 30 mark. So it's a good less than half of what I was expecting to get on. You can see where I've set a column for whether it's tennis or football. The market always seems to be the win. It doesn't seem to have put anything. I don't think it does anything other than that, but I've obviously got that column in for my other strategies, because I've got different markets. I might get on like match odds or under or over 2.5, for example, goals. So I've just put the win. I've just put win in there for all these. So you can see that every trade I've put in on this is £5 stake. And then whether we've won or lost, and this is just color coded, so the red ones are the worst, and then it goes like amber, yellow, green, bright green for the best numbers on these columns. So as you can see, we've had 10 out of 12 wins, but obviously when we do lose, we lose £5 each time. We lose our stake, which means there's a total. Obviously there's the 125 who won the Liverpool Everton game. There's a total for those 12 trades. We were £5.69 up, and with the membership being £7.99, although I did get the first 14 days free, so I only paid for £7.99 halfway through the month. But imagine if I'd paid the £7.99 on the 24th of the 3rd, I'd be about a couple of quid down after I'd paid the membership, obviously, which is something I always like to look at. I always like to say, well, you know, is it profitable? I can see it's profitable because I've won £5.69, but it's not profitable once I take off the £7.99 membership fee. I haven't got a problem with the membership fee as such. I'm happy to pay it as long as I end up in profit. So what these last columns show is what my profit would have been if I'd been staking higher numbers, which I think, based on the low volume of bets each month, I think you'd have to go higher, because at the end profitable at £5.69. I mean, if we'd won these two games, obviously I think we would have been profitable just, but we didn't. We can't expect to win 12 out of 12. We won 10 out of 12, which is a pretty good return, actually, strike rate. But if we'd been placing £10 bets, then we would have been £11.38 up, which means once we'd taken the £7.99 off that, we would have been profitable. And you can see if we'd been placing at the other extreme, if we'd placed £100 on each trade, if we had the bank to do it in Betfair, then we'd be £113 up, which is, you know, a lot better looking. Once we'd taken the £7.99 off that, we'd have still been over £100 up, £106 up, £105 up. So that's why I've put these columns in, just to see what can be achieved with higher stakes, because obviously I appreciate I'm only trading with £5 stakes at the moment. Would have been nice to get over the £7.99 with £5 stakes, but that's purely down to the number of trades, not the actual performance, because I think that I'm really happy with the performance. 10 out of 12 and a £5.69 profit. I mean, that's more than 100% of the stake that I'm putting in profit. Obviously I put £60 in total because there's been 12 stakes, and so you're looking at like 113%. So yeah, that's all I wanted to go over. So I'm going to run with it for at least another month, see how we get on next month. I don't know if the games are going to increase or they're going to decrease. you know, the European leagues are coming to an end as well in the next month or so. So it'll be interesting to see if there's still going to be football pounces on like the Australian and Asian stuff, or whether it's going to just end up in tennis. But then I don't think the tennis will probably pick up over the summer, like with Wimbledon and stuff like that. But there seems to be tennis all the time, but it's only actually got on 4 tennis games and 5 tennis games and 7 football games. You see, got on that Manchester City Brighton one as well, so we'll keep an eye on it. I'll do it for another month, but yeah, if you do want to try it out, give it a shot. If you use my affiliate link, then it would be much appreciated, because it means I can maybe go up a higher level and do a bit more research and a bit more analysis on it and see how we can get on. I'll probably, if I do get on something else, I'll up my stakes as well to 10, 20 or 25 pound to try and make a bit profit a month, because it is really a set and forget. You don't need to do anything. And you know, if I hadn't put £5 on every trade and I'd put £100 on, I'd be £113 up after the month I've been doing it just on these 12 trades. So it is a set and forget. So at the moment I do give it the green light and recommend it, but just bear in mind that your money is at risk. It might not be 10 out of 12 next month, it might be less, might be more, but you can't tell. The previous results, as usual, doesn't dictate what's going to happen in the future at all. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers now. Bye.